Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Abhishek Mukhopadhyay. The headlines. President Droupadi Murmu to hold delegation-level talks with her Portuguese counterpart Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa in Lisbon today. Union Home Minister Amit Shah arrives in Jammu on a 3-day visit to J&K to review security situation and preparations for Amarnath Yatra. 3-day meeting of RBI's Monetary Policy Committee begins today in Mumbai to decide key interest rates. IMD issues yellow alert for Delhi and red alert for Gujarat as scorching heat grips several states. World Health Day been observed today across the globe to raise health awareness. And Rudrankksh Balasaheb Patil bags gold medal in the men's 10-meter air rifle shooting event at ISSF World Cup 2025 in Brazil. President Droupadi Murmu arrived in Lisbon early this morning on the first leg of a state visit to Portugal and Slovakia. President Murmu will hold delegation-level talks with her Portugal counterpart Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa. She will also meet Prime Minister Luis Montenegro and the Speaker of Parliament Jose Pedro Aguiar Branco. The Mayor of Lisbon will host a special event in her honour. President will also meet members of the Indian community in Portugal, and she is likely to meet some Indian researchers from various universities and academia institutions. We have more from a correspondent.
The visit of President is coming at a time when India and Portugal are celebrating 50 years of re-establishment of diplomatic ties. President will meet and hold delegation-level talks with President and Prime Minister of Portugal to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the re-establishment of diplomatic relations. President will also launch commemorative stamp showcasing the artistic and cultural heritage that unites India and Portugal. Pooja P. Vardhan, Akashvani News, Lisbon.
From April 9 to 10, President Murmu will visit Slovakia at the invitation of Slovakia President Peter Pellegrini. It will be the first visit by the President of India to Slovakia in 29 years. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has assured BJP MLAs and senior party leaders that terror-related situation in the Jammu region will be brought under control soon. He reiterated central government's stand on statehood to Jammu and Kashmir that it will be restored at an appropriate time. Mr. Shah held a 2-hour-long meeting with all 28 BJP MLAs at party headquarters in Trikuta Nagar in the presence of Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh. Mr. Shah arrived in Jammu yesterday evening on a 3-day visit to Jammu and Kashmir to review the security situation, interact with security personnel, and inaugurate and lay foundation stone of multi-crore projects virtually in the Union territory and check on the progress of development work. We have more from a correspondent.
The Home Minister will be chairing 2 crucial and separate security review meetings. One of the meetings will be the unified headquarters in which Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha, top brass of Home Ministry, Army, Paramilitary Forces, J&K Police, intelligence agencies and civil administration will be present. The unified headquarters will review security situation in J&K with special reference to the Jammu region where infiltration attempts and movement of terrorists in upper reaches of Kathua, Udhampur and other districts has become a cause of concern. Besides security, other arrangements to be made for the annual Amarnath Yatra will also be discussed. This is N. Gulshan Rana for Akashvani News from Jammu.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that in the past 10 years, the government has taken several efforts to strengthen infrastructure to connect all the 4 corners of the country. The Prime Minister inaugurated the Pamban Vertical Lift Sea Bridge in Rameshwaram and laid foundation for 8,300 crore rupees worth rail and road projects in Tamil Nadu. Addressing a public meeting in Rameshwaram yesterday, he said that the development of Tamil Nadu contributes to the development of the nation. Underlining that infrastructure development in Tamil Nadu is a priority for his government, Mr. Modi highlighted that over the past decade, Tamil Nadu's railway budget has increased more than 7-fold. Mr. Modi described the importance of the ancient Tamil culture and language.
मैं भी तमिलनाडु सरकार से आग्रह करूंगा कि वे तमिल भाषा में डॉक्टरी के कोर्सेज चालू करें ताकि गरीब माँ के बेटे बेटी भी डॉक्टर बन सके। मैं तो कभी कभी हैरान हो जाता हूँ, तमिलनाडु के कुछ नेताओं की चिट्ठियां जब मेरे पास आती है, कभी भी कोई नेता तमिल भाषी में सिग्नेचर नहीं करता है। अरे तमिल का गौरव हो, मैं सबसे कहूंगा कम से कम तमिल भाषा में अपनी सिग्नेचर तो करो।
The second phase of the first edition of Naval Commanders Conference 2025 will begin in New Delhi today. The four-day conference will facilitate deliberations on significant strategic, operational and administrative issues among the top naval commanders. Phase 1 of the conference was held at Karwar in Karnataka on Saturday. The conference is the apex-level biannual event which is playing a pivotal role in emphasizing India's role as a preferred security partner in the Indian Ocean region, bolstering Indian Navy's contribution to regional peace, security and stability. Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment is organizing a two-day Chintan Shivir 2025 from today at Dehradun in Uttarakhand. The focus of the Chintan Shivir is to advance the ministry's mission of building a just and inclusive society by addressing barriers to social, educational and economic empowerment. The conference will be chaired by Union Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment, Dr. Virender Kumar. It will bring together domain experts and stakeholders from across the country to undertake a comprehensive assessment of key social justice and welfare initiatives. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download news on AIR app. India Meteorological Department IMD has issued yellow alert for Delhi and red alert for Gujarat as scorching heat wave conditions have gripped several states. IMD has issued yellow alert for heat wave conditions for 2 days in the national capital. A red alert has been issued for Gujarat for today, while an orange alert has been issued from April 8th to 10th with Saurashtra and Kutch regions facing severe heat wave conditions. We spoke to senior scientist at IMD, R.K. Janamani.
गुजरात में जो है हीट वेव टू सीवियर हीट वेव चल रहा है। आज थर्ड डे रहेगा और इसके वजह से सौराष्ट्र कच्छ में जो 44-45 डिग्री है, इसी के कारण रेड कलर का जो अलर्ट जारी हुआ है मेनली सौराष्ट्र कच्छ के लिए, महाराष्ट्र का छटा हुआ इलाका है, तो उसमें येलो अलर्ट है। पश्चिम राजस्थान का भी तापमान काफी 44-45 रिपोर्ट हो रहा है, वहाँ भी ऑरेंज अलर्ट जारी है। बाकी जो है येलो अलर्ट है जो उत्तर पश्चिम भारत में, क्योंकि तापमान 40-42 रिपोर्ट होगा आज, और मेनली पंजाब, हरियाणा, पश्चिम उत्तर प्रदेश इंक्लूडिंग दिल्ली में भी 1-2 स्टेशन 40 रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है। इसी को देखते हुए येलो अलर्ट है दिल्ली राष्ट्रीय राजधानी एनसीआर रीजन में।
World Health Day will be observed across the globe today to raise health awareness. The day is celebrated annually and each year it draws attention to a specific health topic of concern to people all over the world. The date of 7th April marks the anniversary of the founding of World Health Organization in 1948. This year, the theme for World Health Day is Healthy Beginnings, Hopeful Futures. We have a report.
The central government is taking numerous steps to ensure people have access to quality and affordable healthcare services and move towards building a healthier nation. In this line, the government is running various schemes including Ayushman Bharat, National TB Elimination Program and Pradhan Mantri Surakshit Matritva Abhiyan. Under the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, over 55 crore beneficiaries are covered with health insurance of 5 lakh rupees per family annually. So far, 40 crore Ayushman cards are issued under the scheme to the beneficiaries. Besides, to provide comprehensive primary health care to the people, 1,76,000 Ayushman Arogya Mandirs are operating across the country. The country's advancement in public health, especially in maternal and child care, reflect a strong commitment to equitable and inclusive health care. Saklayan Akhtar, Akashvani News, Delhi.
A 3-day meeting of the Reserve Bank of India's Monetary Policy Committee MPC will begin in Mumbai today to decide the key benchmark interest rates or repo rates. The meeting will be the first monetary policy meeting for the financial year 2025-26, which will determine the outcome of the key lending rates for the central bank, scheduled to be announced on Wednesday. We have more from a correspondent.
This meeting marks the first NPC session of the new fiscal year and comes shortly after the Union Budget 2025, which emphasized boosting consumption through income tax slab changes. Economists and market analysts will closely monitor the committee's decision, particularly regarding any changes to the repo rate, which currently stands at 6.25%. The MPC stance will provide insight into the RBI's approach to balancing economic growth and inflation control in upcoming fiscal year. Bhavna, Akashvani News, Mumbai.
Over 50 countries have contacted the White House to begin trade talks after US President Donald Trump introduced sweeping new tariffs. Top Trump administration officials defended these tariffs, even though they caused U.S. stocks to lose nearly $6 trillion in value last week. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent told a news channel that more than 50 nations have started negotiations with the U.S. since last Wednesday's announcement, putting Trump in a position of power. Taiwan's President Lai Ching-te proposed zero tariffs as the foundation for trade discussions, pledging to remove trade barriers and promising increased U.S. investments by Taiwanese companies. U.S. stocks fell nearly 10% in the 2 days following Trump's announcement of a more aggressive global tariff regime than expected by analysts and investors. Asian stock markets opened in a bloodbath today. The carnage came as U.S. President Donald Trump defended his tariffs, saying any adjustment in the stock market will be temporary. Speaking about the falling markets, he said the medicine can be necessary at times. In early trade today, Japan's Nikkei index plunged more than 7% as the fallout from Trump's bombshell announcement last week continued to unnerve investors. South Korea's Kospi was off 4.8%. Australian blue chip stocks, a benchmark index of the country's largest 200 listed companies, also sank 6% after trading opened today. The Taiwan stock index also plunged 9.8% at the open. Former world champion Rudrankksh Balasaheb Patil won the gold medal in the men's 10-meter air rifle shooting event at the ISSF World Cup 2025 at Buenos Aires yesterday. Local hero Marcelo Rebelo took bronze with 230.1. This was Rudrankksh Patil's second individual gold medal at an ISSF World Cup. He had also clinched the 10-meter air rifle title at the 2023 Cairo edition. Meanwhile, Arjun Babuta, who finished fourth at the Paris 2024 Olympics, missed out on a podium spot in the Buenos Aires again despite making the final. In IPL T20 cricket, Gujarat Titans defeated Sunrisers Hyderabad by 7 wickets in Hyderabad last night. Chasing a victory target of 153 runs, Gujarat Titans made 153 for the loss of 3 wickets in 16.4 overs. Skipper Shubman Gill's unbeaten 61 was the top scorer for Gujarat Titans. For Sunrisers Hyderabad, Mohammad Shami scalped 2 wickets while Pat Cummins took a wicket. Today, Mumbai Indians will take on Royal Challengers Bengaluru at the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. The match is scheduled to begin at 7:30 p.m. In a bilingual live phone-in program Public Speak at 9:30 p.m. tonight, we will bring an insightful discussion on community-led water conservation campaign with G. Ashok Kumar, former DG, National Mission for Clean Ganga. To participate, simply dial the telephone numbers 011-2342-1050 and 011-2331-4444 from 9:30 p.m. onwards tonight. And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Shagun Chopra.
Thank you, Abhishek. Prime Minister unveils first vertical lift sea bridge 8,300 crore rupee projects in Tamil Nadu, leads the Asian age. Hindustan Times quoting BJP National President JP Nadda writes, BJP stuck to ideology even in power. Internal panel to review all regulations, says SEBI chief, states Financial Express. A divine moment etched in light, Ayodhya celebrates Ram Navami with Surya Tilak, reports The Pioneer. Meghalaya's Rindia Airy silk textile accorded GI tag, reports The Statesman. Chinese airfield plan in Bangladesh district close to Chicken's Neck area raises Indian concerns, reports The Economic Times. Delhi University kickstart initiative to revive spirit of civics duty. 16 other universities on board, informs The Times of India. And finally, Mandavia leads 4,000 plus cyclists in Rajkot for Fit India Sundays on cycle, reports The Statesman. And with that, it's back to you, Abhishek.
Thank you, Shagun. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. President Droupadi Murmu to hold delegation-level talks with the Portuguese counterpart Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa in Lisbon today. Indian Home Minister Amit Shah arrives in Jammu on a 3-day visit to J&K to review security situation and preparations for Amarnath Yatra. 3-day meeting of RBI's Monetary Policy Committee begins today in Mumbai to decide key interest rates. IMD issues yellow alert for Delhi and red alert for Gujarat as scorching heat grips several states. World Health Day been observed today across the globe to raise health awareness. And Rudrankksh Balasaheb Patil bags gold medal in the men's 10-meter air rifle shooting event at ISSF World Cup 2025 in Brazil. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.